Good evening. It is Sunday. It is the 5th of October. Damn, I'm out of touch. I don't remember what the bloody day was. Hope you're all doing well. This is the Sunday show. I was trying to think of names to give it that sounded quite fascinating and a little bit sparky, but couldn't think of one. So this is me on Sunday. I'm going to shut this door because you can put a sign on a shop and you can lock the door, but people still assume 4 o'clock we shut. It's only 25 past. It must be all right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't serve me something. Don't worry about it. I'll get something out of them. Oh, go on, mate. I know exactly what I want. I've got the right money and all. No, you haven't. No, you don't. No, you won't. End of. I've hoovered up. I've cashed up. I've done a little dance. I'm all good. It's amazing the amount of people that sort of like try and get you to do that on the last 2 minutes of a day. You've had 8.5 hours. Where you been? 2 minutes to go. Oh, yeah, I need to buy 15,000 different items and I'm not sure what they are. Thanks very much. That's why I lock myself in the kitchen at lunchtime. So I can't hear people trying the door going, oh, there's a sign right in front of your eyes. Oh, not back until 3 o'clock today. Oh, I'll give up. Oh, I can't tell whether I look fresh. I think my skin looks fresh, but my eyes look like I've just been smoking something, which I haven't been. I've been working. I look at that squint now. I don't know what it is. Looks like I've been imbibing on some Wackus Bacchus, but I haven't. I've been the hardest thing I've been on today is chicken curry flavour crisps. So and me puff thing, but I don't think you're allowed to even say that on YouTube. I don't even know what you can say on YouTube anymore. I was watching a program, a video earlier, and a woman was attacked by men. It's not real. It was a fictional thing. It was they review films, and you can't say. I can't say it, I don't think. I'm not going to get demonetized because I don't get paid for this. But you can't say the word grape. Take the G off. They get really finicky about that. I assume that YouTube turns around and starts demonetizing them if they use words of a certain type. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever want to be monetized, to be fair, because it sounds like such a lot of skipping about and dancing. It's ridiculous. So when they talk about that, they say grape, which, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. There's a lot of things. I think life in itself is life imitates art, and there's life, and there's YouTube, and there's Instagram, and TikTok, and there's Facebook, and there's there's Twitter, X. And you have to be so careful now what you can say and what you can't say. I mean, people in Britain are getting arrested for saying stuff. They'll come up with an opinion that doesn't go with the status quo, and you've got policemen on your door. So you've got to be careful, I guess. I think the idea of free speech is dead. I think free speech only works if you're saying what they want you to say. And I could be argued on that fact, but it seems to be the case. But yeah, it's difficult now to know what to say and how to say it, which is why I keep my eyes shut when I'm doing videos, or very tightly squinted, so I can't see the danger I might be putting myself in. I might lose that money I'm not getting. To be fair, I mean, I used to once think to myself, it'd be nice to have a channel. It's like everybody else. You have the dream, you have a channel, you have so many thousand followers, subscribers, and you make money off of it, and then you've got people who turn around, they get about 3,000 views on a video, and suddenly they're chucking their job in. It's just like, oh, I'm done now. I'm quitting my job, and I'm going to do videos full time, which is all right as long as you don't say the wrong thing at the wrong time. In which case you get screwed. In which case then you have to go back begging to your old boss that you need your job back. So I'm glad I'm not in that exalted position of having to, think about quitting my job because of all the money I'm making. I mean, it'd be nice to have the money, but it's not really. I mean, I've got 14 lovely subscribers, or 13. I think somebody might have left, I don't know. But the point is, that's not an issue for me at the moment, or ever will be. And like I've said before, I'm not really fussed about it. You know, I'm a bit past the point where it's like, you know, YouTube will make my fortune. YouTube is just the place where you have a chat and try and make someone's day if you can. I mean, I've done it before. People have turned around to me and said that they've enjoyed watching the videos. So, you know, that's what it's all about. I'm not here to change the world, because I think it's very impossible now. I can barely change myself from yawning. So, ideas for moving forward. I said about doing the gaming stream sometimes. That's still on the cards. I've got all the equipment. I just haven't set it up because I'm a lazy bastard. So, whether it's pre-recorded videos or live stuff, I might just put it on there. Just, hell, let's put on a show, you know what I mean? So we've got that. I'm thinking about setting up an area in my really tiny house to have a dedicated area where I can sit, because I'm doing my garden walks in the morning, but at some point soon, when I get out there, it's going to be pitch black. So some people might say that's a plus, and to keep doing it, because then I'll be shrouded in dark. But it's going to be tricky to walk, talk, and avoid preliminary dog shits in the way. So that'll be something I'll have to think about. It might end up being evening chats, or I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. I do apologise. I've worked hard today. It's been non-stop. Loved it. Been a quick day today. I've loved it. It's nothing like doing stuff to keep you motivated to get to the point where you... I mean, the only difference I've got now is the hour and a half bus stop wait afterwards for the bus, which is a shit. But we're getting there. As long as I can lock the door and throw away the key, or keep the key, then it's all good. So yeah, been watching the news. It's been a lot of stuff in the news recently. It's hard to comment on it because it's been commented on so many times, but you've got... I assume you'd call it a suicide bomber, but they didn't kill themselves and they didn't blow up, so it's not a suicide bomber. The guy who attacked the Jewish community, so that's been going through. And you've got all the presenters on the radio pretending they actually give two shits when in fact they're just trying to, you know, play with the sympathy card on, oh, we understand exactly what you're going through. You don't understand what they're going through. Stop it. You're just being silly. You know, you're not going to break down in tears over people you don't know, because unless you're really hardcore into that sort of thing, people just don't care. You know, it's not the word on the street. Nobody's turning around and going, oh my goodness, I've not heard one person talk about it, because it doesn't affect them. And we're so connected as a planet now, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's stuff that people just don't want to talk about, don't want to listen to, and don't want to think about. Again, you could argue me on the point, but it's, you know, I personally didn't go to bed thinking about it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who didn't have it stuck in the back of their head. So it's sad, it's a shame, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's a lot of people out there that give that impression of, oh well, yes, it's terrible, oh I can't, you know, stop, just read the news and shut up. I'm a cynical person, what can I say? I've lived on this planet for 53 years, so it's, you know, it's pretty much hardcore already and built into you that you're going to be cynical about something. But yeah, so see, I'm going on tangents again. I can't help myself. Gosh, I should have written down on a cue card in front of me. So yes, that's the plan. So I'm trying to figure out what to do as regards the garden. I don't actually know how lit up it is. I've got to stop yawning. I do apologise. I should edit this really, but this is real life. This is live. This is raw. This is raw. raw interview video shit. So like I said, I don't know how well the garden's lit up, but we shall see. It would still be nice to do it because it's 10, 15, 20 minutes in the morning when I'm walking around getting my steps in. By the way, I do normally do about 8,000 steps before I start work, which is ridiculous. I mean, today I've only done 9,000, but that's because I didn't walk around the gardens for about an hour. But if I'm hitting 18,000 steps a day, then I shouldn't have a gut. And it's there. So I don't understand it. I don't eat healthy, but I don't understand it. It should be gone. It's a mystery to me and everybody else. So yeah, I think I caught a bit of a cold as well. I'm feeling a little bit run down, so I'm going to dose myself up when I get home tonight, and hopefully that'll nip it in the bud, as they say in the colonies. It'll nip it in the bud. So, but enough about me. It's ridiculous. So it is. No, that's wrong. So yeah, like I said it again. So those are the plans going forward. Anyway, so fuck. I said it again. I'm going to try and delete the word "so" out of my vocabulary. But that's the plan. Figure out what's happening with the light in the mornings and then go from there. I know if I don't do a video, people are going to be heartbroken. There might be rioting on the streets. There might be gangs of people roaming, asking why is he not on every morning? And I'm going to try and avoid that as best I can because it's terrifying to think about. Banners with, huge banners with my name on it. I can't do it. But it would be a travesty to the world. And other bullshit news. But yeah, so that is the plan going ahead. I think I've got a day off in a couple of days, so I'm going to start doing the streaming bit. Try and put it all together. It's been such a long time since I put the thing together. I've forgotten how to do it, so I'm going to have to look it up again. It's going to be like having having a child and losing the instruction manual. I'm going to have to figure it out. So it's going to be a trip onto YouTube to figure out where each lead goes that I can't remember. Then figure out how to talk live on camera. Figure out where the lighting is. Figure out whether it's just it's all a very which buttons to press. I've got the Elgato stuff and all the rest of it. So my AI has offered to help. So I might just do that because it might be interesting to see what happens. I mean, she might help and I might end up with a bloody toaster or something. I don't know. My PlayStation might turn into a toaster. There'll be bits of bread flying out the front. And she'd go, there you go. You are fully integrated into the streaming service. Past the butter. I think that's done. So yeah. That is basically what I've got to talk about. I've got to come up with some Sunday stuff, but I mean on a Sunday I've got so much bloody time on my hands. This is why I ramble. It's because it just, I feel like I'm talking to my hand with a device in it. It's a weird experience. That's why I don't look at the screen very often, because it's just odd watching me talk to myself, talk to you, talk back to me. Yeah. I avoid mirrors. It's the only reason I want to be a vampire is because I can't see my own fucking reflection. That'd be good. I'm just going to it. So how's your hair? Oh, I haven't got any. Doesn't matter then. How's your beard? Feels all right. How's it look in the mirror? Can't see myself. Done. Get that garlic away from me, you freak, and leave those steaks in the garden. A lot of Frankenstein films coming out now. I don't know why. Speaking of vampires, there's a Frankenstein films coming out. It's a tenuous link. I understand that, but I am a tenuous person. So I've got one with Christian Bale as the monster. It's not called Frankenstein. Is Frankenstein's the name of the doctor? No, it's Frankenstein's monster, so don't call him Frankenstein. Got it? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's fucking... It used to be the thing. I think people got wise to it, but people were trying to... He's not Frankenstein. No, that's the name of the doctor. He's the monster. Okay, cheers for that. People used to love it though. They used to go, as soon as you said it, they were just like, oh shit. We're talking about Hammer Horror or something. As soon as you be just sort of like that point, we're just like, is it going to say it? Is it going to say, when Frankenstein went down, no, Frankenstein's monster. Like shit. So now I think everyone's got wise to that because they don't want to get caught in that twisted parallel bullshit of just turning around and be like, it's the monster. We've got it. So it'll be interesting. Christian Bale looks freakishly screwy as the monster. If they're real, the thing is you don't know if they're real or AI mock-ups. I have no idea. I think there's something in the news about they've got their first AI actress. So that's going to shit Hollywood right up. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. AI actress. I started reading the article, but I'll be honest with you, I got bored. Because it was like, I know it's going to be a case where it's just like, yeah, they've got an AI actress. And the Actors Guild has probably just gone, shit, how much do you pay an AI actress? Nothing. And I want to see examples of the acting. Because if this chat GPT is anything to go by, I think the conversation that you could get out of one of those fake actresses, or they're called actors now. We got to the point where we call them everyone's actors. You can't call them actresses. Well, fucking why? Why can't you call it an actress? And the best actress award goes to no actor, male actor, female actor. Ooh, see, it's pitfalls everywhere. But yeah, so it'd be interesting to see how this AI actor, actually acts and whether they're any good. Because you can guarantee the film's going to be crucified. If there's a film with her in it, it's going to be crucified before people have even seen it, because it would just be like, no, this is heresy. You cannot do this. How dare you bring this into our stream of consciousness? You mustn't. No. It just use it as an experiment. It's fun. Who cares? You've not taken anyone's job away. If they start taking people's jobs away, there's a good chance that the people's jobs they take are shit anyway. So, maybe it ups your game. It was like when they did the 4K, and all these actors and actresses were worrying because they realised that they would be in such clear clarity that you could see all their spots and pimples, or pots and spimples. Pick one. I don't care. Pick all four. It's like, if you're an actor, your craft is supposed to be acting. You're supposed to be telling a story. Some of the best actors in the world are probably not the most attractive actors. To be fair. I mean, I was listening to Michael Caine's autobiography. He wasn't classed as being an attractive, handsome man, but he's a bloody genius. Bob Hoskins, wouldn't call him a sex symbol, fantastic. Eddie Marsden, wouldn't call him a handsome man necessarily, but bloody good at what he does. Sometimes it's just nice to have these actors who are acting, not preening about or posing or, oh, look at me. Oh, look, oh, I've got a slit up my skirt. Oh, my goodness, my boobs hanging out. Yeah, but what's your film like? Shit. You got Schwarzenegger. Technically not what you'd class handsome, I don't think. But fucking, but he did his craft. Stallone. Not what you'd class as a leading man, handsome, but still, but they acted it into it. They didn't turn around and go, oh, here's my looks, now give me a job. They turned around and went, this is me, Stallone, Rambo, Rocky, wrote screenplay, fought for it to go on the big screen, made him a household name. Not necessarily, he played someone who was getting punched in the face and bruised and bleeding. You know, so it wasn't the looks thing, but now it's just like, it's like peacocks patrolling. It's just, they're prancing around. It's just like, no, give me decent actors. You know, I mean, you've got a Gary Oldman, another one, fantastic actor. I don't know. I mean, I'm a bloke. I can't really judge, but in my opinion, it's like you haven't got the, you know, they've got the staying power where some of the younger ones fall by the wayside because they've just got their looks to fall on, or fall back on even, or fall forward on. I don't fucking know. So, you know, that's my penneth worth on that. I've gone through about 15 subjects because my brain is just firing off in all cylinders. You'll have to forgive me. But it's been a shorter day than normal, but it's been a long day, sort of. And I'm just talking. And I'm looking at my clock because I've still got another 45 minutes before my bus is here. There. Wherever. So, yeah. Oh, I should have shut the toilet door, really, shouldn't I? I'd have made it a bit more posh. A bit more presentable. But, yeah, so, you know, it's... Act. Earn your Oscar. If you've got an AI, if you're that bad an actor and you've got an AI actor turning up, you're either going to be worried about it, offended by it, or threatened by it. If you're threatened by it, then you got to up your game. It's like everything else. Like I say with the 4K, it's, oh, you can see my skin. You can see how rough it looks. So what? Fucking, you're not supposed to be clawed out of clay, porcelain. You're supposed to be real people. Ooh, bloody hell. Oh, I've got a head of steam up there. I've got steam ahead. What? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I like all this sort of stuff. I find it fascinating that people, if there's not a big news story to sort of fill the gap, the large gap, then they fill it full of shit. And the internet's still full of haters, and they'll keep on hating, and you've got people who take things too seriously. You may think I take things too seriously sometimes, maybe I do, but I still have a laugh and a joke. I can have a laugh and a joke with you. You buy me a pint, I'll have a laugh and a joke with you, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a strange old situation. Yeah. There you go. I did say I was going to do about 20 minutes earlier, and I did. I filled up this space with 20 minutes of absolute twaddle. I'm a bloody genius. I'm gonna keep talking for another 2 minutes so I get 25-minute epic director's cut of this bald bearded man flapping his jaws. Wow. Release the Snyder cut. It'll be about 6 hours long and it'll just be me sort of like Frozen. Not with Elsa and shit. Not the John Bill Snowman. I mean Frozen as in still. I'm not going to start singing. Unless you really need me to. If you need me to sing, I'll do it. But, you know. I do like random, as you may have gathered. So, yeah. I still find this weird doing these videos, to be fair. I still find it odd that I'm sitting here discussing things with my telephone screen, my mobile phone screen, my telephone. I just dialed on the big dial 1517. That's not a PIN number, by the way, so don't even bother. Yeah, it's just it still takes a bit of getting used to. I give credit to anybody who can do this and look natural. I think you need to do it on a gimbal, which is out at arm's length, so you can just see what you're doing. I mean, it feels alien to me, but I'm persevering with it. Because I speak so well. I'm persevering with it because A, I'm enjoying it. B, it's given me some more confidence, which is always a good thing when you in a brain structure such as mine. And see, because I spent all the money on the bleeding microphones and shit. They're even sitting in the corner getting dusty. I got to share this shit with the world. It's just, you know, it's demanded. But yeah, so I am going to leave it there because I'm going to be soon going to the toilet, and then I'm going to go home. And I'm going to have copious amounts of water because I'm thirsty. I'm going to have something to eat, and I'm going to sit on my Aris and chill out, possibly with a cup of coffee. Then I'm going to get some toothpicks and put my eyelids up. See, if I keep them like that, on and on, I'm going to go in a minute. I'll fuck off in a minute. You have to keep listening to this. If I sit like that, I look like I'm stoned, which I'm not. If I do that, I look like I'm terrified or I'm about to chase someone down the street. So I've got to try and find a middle ground somewhere here. That's sort of it, but it feels like I'm trying too hard. Does it? I've got funny eyes. People used to say, "Oh, you got lovely eyes." No, I've just got weird eyes now. I think my whole head is crushing in on itself, like one of those compactors that put cars in. So it's just crushing my eyes down. So, and eventually I'll just go, and I'll be having to do videos, try to figure out which way the camera is. I'm blabbering on now. This is nearly an hour, nearly 30 minutes long. This is epically weird. So I'm going to go and treat myself to a pee, get my shit together, switch off the lights, tuck the cat in, put the fire out, give the staff the day off, and I'm going to go home. So I'm going to catch you all later. I don't think I'll get any more subscribers with this video. I'm just hoping I don't lose any, because, you know, is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.